guys, so yesterday was Veg Expo 2016 here in Vancouver, and of course I went. We didn't actually have a booth because I do have a business called Purple Radish Kitchen, but we didn't do this year. We just wore our t-shirts and it was really awesome. So a few key highlight points which were really awesome. There was a ridiculous amount of people, which was a positive as well as a negative because it was ridiculously crowded, where I didn't really get a chance to talk to a lot of the people that I wanted to talk to or really look at much of the booths because there were so many people crowding the alleyways that stopping or even talking to anyone was really hard. But that's, I mean, in a way is a really positive because it's grown so much since last year. I think they doubled their attendance, which was amazing, which is really proof that this whole thing is growing quite quickly. There was a big focus on foods. There was some supplement stuff, a lot of protein powders, which, you know, comes with the territory pretty much, but I didn't really pay attention to them too much. It was really great seeing a bunch of people, and there was a bunch of companies that I really want to highlight. The juice truck was there, which are amazing people, and we can actually go to the workshops and activities at their shop, and they make awesome dishes. Nice Vice was there, and I finally got to try it, which makes me feel bad because I should have been before now. It's a sweet potato based, I think, ice cream, fully vegan ice cream shop, which is amazing, and it's so good, and the owner is amazing. So shout out to Chris because he has an awesome little van and a really awesome business that you guys should go check out if you're ever in the Vancouver area. Yeah, and I really want his van. It's a cute little van. What else? So, I mean, obviously Vegan Supply was there, and it seemed like to be the most popular booth there. They had a whole bunch of stuff to try out. You could try out Miyoko's cheese, you could try out the field roast chow, and I think they had sausages too, but I didn't get to try those because it was hectic. So I did buy a bunch of stuff from them because I love them, and the stuff that you can get there you can't get anywhere else around here. So stuff like Miyoko's cheese, which I got some, but I'm going to show you all what I got and do a haul video next, so it'll be like a part 2 to Veg Expo. There was a few other highlights. The talks were pretty good. They talked a lot about, well, I didn't go to all of them, but it was a lot of fragmented different stuff about some things that vegans are interested about, like Dog, which D-O-G-G is a vegan dog food company, which is absolutely amazing, and Laura and Gord are awesome, so you should definitely check those out if you do have a pup. My pup is on their food right now, and she is freaking loving it. She goes crazy for the food and the treats, so definitely check them out. They should be in production within like 3 to 6 months, so yeah, check them out. They're amazing. What else? I was there for a cooking demo, which it was a vegan recipe, and that was awesome and everything, but the chef wasn't vegan, which is sad because Vancouver has a lot of awesome fully vegan chefs. So, you know, I think that capitalizing on that talent in our city would have been a lot better. And it seemed like, I know the company that placed them there, and I know that they do a lot of paid stuff, so kind of a disappointment there, but whatever. And then there was an awesome talk on medicinal mushrooms, which was great, and I picked up a bunch of that stuff, and I'll show you guys that in the haul video. So anything else? Is there anything else? I also went to a bunch of restaurants. I went out for breakfast and lunch, which is a bit much for me, but it was awesome. And what else? Yeah, I'll show you guys what I had. So I went to Eternal Abundance for breakfast, and we had the tofu scramble, the buckwheat pancakes, and then I had a juice, and my partner had a smoothie. And it was really good. They use a lot of really fresh organic ingredients, so it was really tasty and a really good start to the day because there wasn't any actual hot food at Veg Expo. There was just samples, so thank God we ate before because I would have been starving. And then afterwards we were going to go to, what's it called? We were going to go to this raw restaurant, what's it called? on Richards. Anyways, they were closed. They're always closed on Sundays, which is kind of disappointing, but whatever. And then we went to Nuba instead, which is always really good. It's heavy on the oil, so just be aware of that. But it's really tasty. It's really great Lebanese food, and they have amazing vegan options on the menu, clearly stated, which is always super appreciated. So, a couple things that I really would like to see next year. Well, next year I'm gonna have a booth for sure, but I'd like to see much bigger spaces. There were these like tiny booths that were really difficult to navigate because, and I get that, like, you know, it's a cheaper option for local businesses, that's great, but they were so tiny that you couldn't have more than one person in front of it at a time, so it was really hard to ask anyone anything or to talk about their product or their business or whatever it was. So that was a little weird, and the aisles weren't big enough. They were so small. Really, they would have needed about double the space for the amount of people that went in, because it was insane. And having scanners at the doors, guys, because when you buy your ticket in advance and you have to wait in line twice to get in, it's a little hard. But overall, it was really good. It really showcases how big the vegan movement has become and how many people are interested in it, which is great and amazing. And I think they said something like 10,000 people, which I think I probably already mentioned. But that's amazing. That's a huge, huge amount of people to come. But yeah, some hot food would be awesome. That's about it. That's really what would be the best. So you'll definitely see me there next year, and I'll be at Veg Fest very most likely this year as well, which is a smaller event. Put on more by, it has more lifestyle stuff, and it's a smaller, more local event. So there's more people from this community as opposed to people coming in from out of town, which is really awesome. All right, so I will see you guys in the next video where I'll show you what I got. Bye.